Let me know if this sounds familiar. You're flipping through your closet and, oh, my boobs won't fit in that, my belly won't fit in that, my butt won't fit in that. I can't breathe in this. I can't eat and still breathe in this. I can't unzip for the bathroom fast enough in this. I totally get it. Dear pregnant mamas, if you're looking for a beautiful outfit inspiration without buying an entirely new wardrobe, then you're in the right place. My name is Priska and I am 9 months pregnant today actually, and I make videos to help you with your style, intentional lifestyle, and pregnancy. This video is your ultimate guide for what to wear in clothes that, dare I say, are actually going to flatter your growing body. Yes, I dare say. The aspect of clothing that surprised me the most was how my ribs grew so early on. Here are some tips about leggings outfits that will make them cuter. Now here are the handful of outfits that I'm still loving to wear at 9 months pregnant. In the first trimester, you probably want to wear whatever is comfiest. This was my first trimester in a nutshell. Month 1, patiently waiting to see if I'm pregnant, followed by, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I'm pregnant. And that followed by 6 to 8 weeks of nausea and fatigue. So to say I cared very little for wearing cute outfits is an understatement. I think the only reason I didn't live in pajamas for those 2 months is because I needed to make style tutorials for y'all. I know that's so selfless of me. Anyway, being newly pregnant, I was so excited to be initiated into the Moms Club. So I tried breaking the ice with a group of mamas by showing them my rubber band trick to wear my non-maternity jeans for a couple months longer. And they stared at me quizzically. Finally, someone chirped up and said, "Girl, why are you wearing jeans at all?" Point taken. I was still trying to dress for my previous body and previous lifestyle. And for some reason, her words gave me the permission I didn't know I needed to just wear my leggings whilst trying not to puke for 2 months. So here are some tips about leggings outfits that will make them cuter. If you care, which you don't have to, but I personally prefer to try to use my outfits to improve my mood. It usually works and I'm happier and more productive when I just add the slightest bit of effort. Tip number 1, black leggings are the most flattering. They're not the most personally expressive, which is something that I've tried to convey in this channel, but they are and always will be the most flattering. Tip number 2, stick to 3 colors in your outfit. You can do this easily by creating a coordinating accessory set. Mine includes sneakers and a crossbody bag that have similar colors. And for warmer temperatures, I have pink sandals that are in the same color family. I also have a coordinated jewelry set that I wear with almost all of my athleisure outfits. A little sparkle around your face will flatter that natural pregnancy glow so well. Tip number 3, if you spend the 5 extra minutes to just put on a light amount of makeup, you'll feel like such a doll. I would recommend concealer, blush, and lip gloss. You really don't have to do a lot because your natural beauty is already shining. Before we continue, let me know if you're enjoying this video by tapping the like button, and if you want to see more videos from me, be sure to subscribe to my channel. The second trimester is when you really start to notice that some of your previous clothes are not fitting anymore. But it's a really slow change. At first it's like, oh, that's weird, that piece doesn't fit. And then it's half your closet, and eventually by the third trimester, it's truly slim pickings. But here are some clothes that still comfortably fit me in the second trimester and some details that might help you sort through your wardrobe as well. First off, these knitted pant pants were stretchy enough to comfortably fit my growing belly, at least for now. I used to wear a lot of high-waisted midi skirts, and these left my wardrobe pretty quickly. They quickly started digging into my waist, so I packed these away in a suitcase until next year. Now this silk tank was a surprise. I thought I'd be able to wear it throughout pregnancy, but my boobs grew so quickly and it felt too tight at the underarm. It just wasn't comfortable. The same thing happened with this extra flowy maxi dress. It fit everywhere else, but the bust was uncomfortably tight, so I went ahead and sorted it out of my closet. This silk halter tank was a nice surprise. Even though this has less stretch than the previous red silk tank, the cut of it allows extra room around the bust. So I wore this one for a few months until my belly got too big. As you can see with this low halter dress, having the lower back line really came in handy. I've always had a small to average bust, and I never understood big boob problems until now. Apparently, it's an entire consideration when getting dressed. Lastly, the aspect of clothing that surprised me the most was how my ribs grew so early on, and I couldn't breathe in a lot of the top parts of my dresses. However, smocked bodices and backs came in clutch because they're breathable and still form-fitting and flattering. In fact, you'll see that when I do go shopping later, I'll heavily favor smocked bodices. Now that I've tried on my clothes and know what's going to work for now and what won't, I can see how it would be so tempting to go shopping to supplement the pieces that won't. But here are 3 reasons why I don't think we need a ton of pregnancy clothes. Number 1, you're going to be purchasing a lot of things for baby in the coming months, and not to mention that giving birth in the United States is ridiculously expensive. So maybe you have a little less free spending money to play with than you're used to. Number 2, you probably have 100 to 200 clothing pieces in your closet. Even if you're on the low end with 100 pieces and 3/4 of them don't fit, that's still 25 pieces of clothing to create outfits with. And realistically, how many outfits do you really want for the final few months of pregnancy? The third reason why you don't need a ton of pregnancy clothes is because, well, this might be particular to first-time mamas, which I am, but I do not know what I'm going to be wearing in the postpartum season. I think it'll be similar to what I'm wearing now, looser, breathable clothing, flat shoes, but I really don't know. So I'm not sure I want to spend my money on clothes that I realistically might only wear for 3 to 4 months. Instead, here's my solution that's both budget-friendly and conscious of not creating clutter for your future self. Shop your closet for 1 week of outfits that you can wear on repeat for those final few months. If you have more than 7 outfits, great. If you have less than 7 outfits, you should get an idea of the exact outfits you need to purchase. So instead of shopping with the mindset of just buying whatever is cute, you'll know exactly what you need to complete your pregnancy capsule wardrobe. And as a bonus, this will help you eliminate decision fatigue as you get dressed in the mornings. I like to keep my wardrobe streamlined with only things I'm actually wearing. So I packed away the clothes that weren't fitting me anymore and put those clothes in vacuum seal bags and stuffed them in a suitcase for next year. This also makes it a lot easier to get dressed every day. During this pregnancy, I only purchased 9 new clothing pieces total. I personally like to wear dresses and leggings outfits, and that was my norm before pregnancy too. So for my current lifestyle, I need 3 days worth of legging outfits that I can wear to yoga and then work from home the rest of the day. And I need 4 days of dresses outfits that I can wear to work from home or cook or run errands, whatever I'm doing. And as I'm envisioning my near future postpartum life, I imagine I need outfits that are breastfeeding friendly. So for all of my purchases, I had 2 main considerations. Number 1, can I sit down, eat, and still comfortably breathe in this outfit? And number 2, can I whip out a boob on command? Because I hear these newborns are always hungry. And with that, here are the few new clothing pieces I bought for pregnancy. The other 2 dresses I bought were for special occasions. So I'm 34 years old and I've kind of grown out of the era of wanting a special occasion dress that I can only wear to one event and then it clutters my closet indefinitely because I feel guilty about spending so much money on it and never wearing it. Now I look for special occasion dresses that I can dress up for the event and dress down for my real life. But even with that level of focus, I had a number of shopping failures before I found the right one. I tried on 3 different dresses for my baby shower, and none of them were maternity. The first one, I probably should have known this wasn't going to work because the model was really tall and narrow framed, and even when I'm not pregnant, I have an hourglass figure. So it has this drop waist, which is like super hot right now, but really only works for a very small amount of people. I considered having it altered so that it actually fit me at the waist, but even then I just thought I could do a lot better. And sure enough, the next one was adorable. This is ridiculously cute. Starting with these ribbon bows. This organza, I think it's organza, with the dots. Are you kidding me? Oh, I feel like Cinderella right now. And I think belly can grow as big as it needs to because of the fully smocked bodice. Lots of room to grow, to breathe, to eat, still breathe. Oh, this is adorable. Oh my goodness. So the only problem with that absolutely darling dress is that it was too long for my 5'5" frame. It made me look quite a bit shorter, so I kept looking until I found the one. Now this dress perfectly fits my personality, it fits my growing body, and it fits the theme of the shower, which was woodland themed. So it's got this cutesy little robin print that was designed by some London artist, I believe. It's a chinoiserie print. And this dress is from Hill House Home, which I'm newly a huge fan of. It has a smocked bodice, which I love, and the ruffle sleeve detail is just too darling for words. All in all, it was the perfect dress for our charming and elegant, very southern baby shower. Now moving on to trying on dresses for my maternity photos. I wanted to take photos at the beach because my husband and I go to the beach almost daily at this point, and it's just such a part of our lifestyle. It just felt like a really organic place for us to take photos. So I was initially thinking I wanted like a fishnet kind of crochet dress that just felt natural walking barefoot on the beach. But I think I got a little too inspired by seeing this dress on someone similar whom I admire. I just am not a neutrals kind of gal. And I don't know, I just don't feel myself in neutrals. So although I thought this dress was really beautiful, had some gorgeous detail, well, actually, the second dress was the same, a neutral dress. I thought the fit of this one was still really pretty, and these are not maternity dresses, but because they're knitted, they're really accommodating to my growing curves, but still it was neutral. So even though the detail was really pretty, it just didn't feel like me. But the third dress, oh my goodness, this is my favorite color to wear. And it has that really gorgeous texture from the crochet detail. It has a nice little slit on the side, which I don't know, I just kind of like, and then the fringe detail on the bottom. So I felt like this one was just really flattering and looked like me, and it was a really great dress. Here are my maternity photos. Let me know what you think. While we're on the subject of shopping, here's an athleisure try-on that ended up being a total failure, but provides good fodder for this video and hopefully is a bit relatable to trying on clothes when you're pregnant. And actually, I learned a lot of lessons from this try-on that I think will be really helpful for you. Maternity wear test 1. There are not a lot of things that I think look atrociously bad on me. There are things that are definitely not flattering for my figure, but this is one of the rare things that's in the category of atrocious. I just showed Russell and he said, it looks like I'm looking at an alien. I have to agree, this looks so bad. I think we can do better. Maternity try-on number 2. So I'm thinking the previous skirt looks so bad because it's Barney purple, which I actually really like that color, but Barney also has a big belly, so I think there's just a little too much similarity there. Here's a black skirt, we'll see. Okay, what's a bit confusing is that this is a size large, It's huge. I would have to be 9 months pregnant to actually fit in this thing. The previous skirt was also a large. They're both maternity lines. It just shows you how wide a variance it is. So I don't know, but I still don't think this high-rise belly looks that great. I have some maternity leggings to try on, and I feel like I'm having an identity crisis because I've been an evangelist for high-rise everything, high waist, for the last several years. Everything I own is high-waisted because it looks so good on Hourglass Figure. But now I have a belly, and we've gone a little too far. These leggings, the rise is above my rib cage, above. I think this side ankle, that's cute. I like that, that's cute. But how I'm actually going to stand in real life, this looks ridiculous. Like, it's absurd. I don't even, And this material is so thin, so if I wore a sports bra, this is actually a crop tank from the same brand, but if I wore a sports bra to, you know, show the material, it's so thin you can see my belly button. You can actually see some, you can see my underwear line right here. But I bought these thinking it would match the tank top that I have, the maternity tank top I have. So let me try that on and see if it's any better. Okay, so I already own this tank. It's a maternity tank. I adore it. I think I've worn it every week for the last 2 months. And let's try it on with the leggings. It's given onesie, which I don't hate. But I don't know. Like, do I need this much extra layer for my belly? Ta-da! And this much extra layer. I just feel like it's so unnecessary. This is so thin, it's not offering support. Like, even if my belly was bigger, I don't think this would offer me any support. This one's a little bit thicker, more stretch to it. I feel like this is gonna offer me more support, but. Okay, this is how I normally wear this with black leggings. These aren't even maternity leggings, but so far at month 5, they work just fine. So I don't know. What do y'all think? And I can do all my yoga and not have to tug them up. These are just the, I think, ultra high rise. I'll put it on the screen. It's either high rise or ultra high rise leggings from Lululemon. They're the lines, and they've been quite secure on my growing bump. And then you put the actual maternity top over it, and double fabric keeps it in place. Also, I think the reason why I'm not liking the high rise leggings is because the belly, it's part of your torso, and so color matching it to your bottom just looks, the proportions are weird. It doesn't make sense to my mind. Yeah, I think I like this better. Now that I'm 9 months pregnant today, I'm wearing the same 5 dresses and 3 leggings outfits on repeat. And you know what? I feel fabulous in them. Personally, I would rather have a handful of outfits that I feel good and look good in than a closet full of clothes that just are okay. So that's what I would recommend to you. Put together just a handful of outfits, that maybe a week's worth of outfits that flatter your current body and real lifestyle today. But before I show you my 3rd trimester outfits, let me also mention that I've cultivated a smaller beauty regimen, which works well since I just don't care as much about getting super fancy anymore. Let me show you what that looks like, and then I'll show you the outfits. Since I have this natural glow now, I've been enhancing it with some very natural vitamin E oil, which is wonderful for skin health, and it doesn't have any of those toxic scents that other lotions do. I'll link it below for you. Highly recommend this product. And I've been skipping my morning face wash and adding some shiny products like blush and lip gloss. Although there's a lot of symptoms that come with pregnancy, I think my favorite has to be that pregnancy glow. Now here are the handful of outfits that I'm still loving to wear at 9 months pregnant. If you need more help with dressing for your actual lifestyle and not just the photos or what's trending, then I recommend you watch my top 10 style tips next. I'll see you soon. Until then, take good care of yourself.